Welcome back to the Astrolyszics channel. We're doing something a little different. I know that this is a little bit annoying because I've been moving it, but I wanted you to see the things. So Venus is now in Cancer. The full moon is going to be in Capricorn. And there's a whole lot of Neptune squares this week. What all that mean? Neptune squares. Where are we disassociating, escaping, being unaccountable, not seeing things clearly? Where can we be more honest with ourselves, with each other, with our desires? How can we tap into the power and strength that is being an emotional person? For someone or a couple of someone's, how can community fill our cups again? So full moons are about releasing, making space for the manifestations, for the planting of seeds. But I like this moon in Capricorn, even though, it might be debilitated, debilitated or what have you. But, or it's just like not comfortable there, whatever it is. I think Venus in Cancer and the moon being in Capricorn, like, this is where you get to the back. This is where you remove the self-talk that has been preventing you from being your most in charge self. This is where you say, I actually am the authority of my life. My emotions are valid. Boundaries, right? This is where you find that value, your true value, is not held in what you produce or create, but in how you exist, nourish, and support yourself, your community, the people around you. How do you heal? How do you hold yourself accountable? How do you hold others accountable in a way that is compassionate? Where do you decide to merge souls with, right? Like, with whom, with what? Highly recommend music and paying attention to where you get messages. So, with all of that said, I'm going to lift this thing one more time because the view that I have, it's not giving what I need it to give. But, it's like not far away enough. Anyway, I'm struggling. I'm in different places most of the time. So, choose a card. So, this is the first deck. This is the second deck. And this is the third deck. And we will begin with the first deck. So I've already pulled the cards for this. This is the Little Reaper Tarot. And what do we have? We have the Sun. So I know the cards behind these, in this case, at least like the first card. And so my biggest question was like, what do we release to get to the Sun? And what's interesting is, put that here. So we have the Magician in reverse. And the Magician is, first of all, number 1, right? Oh, and I like how cool this is. So you see there's like the little gates to heaven on the top. And there's hell at the bottom. Hey, do with that what you will. Having the Magician in reverse can be manipulation. It can be feeling like you don't, like life is happening to you versus you conspiring with the universe. It can be not recognizing the power that you contain, or devaluing it or downplaying it, right? And so it's interesting, this is in reverse, so the little hell part would be at the top. Giving your own self hell. This also has the side, or whatever this is, which adds an element of, how are you speaking life into yourself? Are you speaking life into yourself? Do you believe that the sun will come, right? What is it that Glow says? Glow says, the sun may not shine today, but that's why I like tomorrow. Do you maintain that energy? You can't have what you desire if what you desire in your mind you feel is impossible, right? And so you have a decision to make with, are you going to choose the cup half full, or are you going to stay with this empty ass cup and act like that's all you need to feel nourished, right? And so this really is about reclaiming that no matter what you do, you will reach the sun, right? No matter what you do, whatever you decide, however you choose to move, what is for you is for you. And maybe your journey is a zigzag. Maybe it's a whole knot with all these things, but it still has the same destination, right? And it's harder to do this. It's harder to feel like the sun will shine tomorrow, especially if it's been storms for a while. However, to worry, to disregard, to devalue is to say, I don't believe in myself and the powers that be, that they will have me tomorrow. And that's a little magic list for me. So your confusion is only delaying you from getting you where you want to be. You either believe or don't believe. If you don't believe, find another road to get on, right? That feels more solid. Maybe there's something else that you could do to feel supported by this thing. And for some of you, it might just need to be that you need to get away from the noise, the outside noise. Maybe there's too many people talking to you. Maybe there's too many opinions on your life. Whatever it is, it's time to take a moment, be it a retreat, be it whatever you need to do. Maybe it's just alone time during the full moon to get clear on what is it truly? What does it look like? What steps can you do to support your heading to the sun? The Hermit may be alone for a while, but emerges with a different light within. Okay, so the sun is inevitable, but only if you believe that it's going to come out. If you're confused about something and you needed a yes or no answer, the sun is your yes. So more clarity than that I cannot give you, friends. We gotta believe the sun finna shine, because at the end of the day, just like Glow says, the day gotta end. But will you believe that joy is coming in the morning? Or will you just, woe is me? It's up to you. All right. So remove the defeated energy around you. All right, so we done put these up. All right, first card is the Empress. And so the Empress is someone who sits in their abundance and knows that they are. If you did not pick deck Number one, I would suggest you go back because there's probably a message there too. The Empress don't chase. The Empress knows that, in this case, it's giving she, but the Empress is fertility, is creativity, is existing in their skin, is existing in their body. They are grounded, they are touching grass, they are one with nature. You know why? Because nature is what dictates how we really are supposed to move in this world. And if things have not been going as you desire, it is only a season. It is not forever, right? You can't be the same person through every season in order for things to move forward. You need to let things fertilize the soil. And what fertilizes the soil? Things that are no longer useful. Let it die, let it become something else, transmute it into something else. Do not hold on to things that are not good anymore. Because it's better to let things die than to let things rot, right? When they're spoiled, you can't even use it for fertilizer. And sometimes, you need a clip that ends. But at the end of the day, this is not chasing energy. This is not, let me exhaust myself in order to get abundance. This is not, I'm worrying all the time. You think the Empress is worrying? The Empress is just chilling with the little stork or thing or whatever it is. Egret. Look up what an egret is. The Empress is, and therefore anything that the Empress wants will be. And that was fast as hell. That's all I got. So let the seasons change. And don't hold on to what was, because it can't come with you. Move forward with gentleness, making sure that you are taking care of yourself, that there is no self-abandonment in order to get to the bag, to get to whatever it is. There's more than what's in front of you that is available for you. Be it, exist in it. Make sure you have some downtime during this moon. Get clear about some things. I don't know, play with earth. Play with earth. Plant some things. If you needed to repot something, I feel like this would be a great time to repot something. You might get some messages around that. Affirm that you are abundant. There's a whole bunch of affirmations out there. Oh, this is a really good one. So these have little things in here, and I'm just going to read this one. I enjoy abundance. My desires are becoming my reality. I have all that I need, material and spiritual wholeness. There you have it, y'all. Deck number 3. We are here for you. Okay. So, the first card that had come out was the 4 of Cups. And, what I like about this 4 of Cups is like, yeah, you're chilling by yourself. Maybe it looks isolated, but like, everything is fruitful around you. Sometimes it takes filling all of your cups so that you can just chill. So that you could just be. Sometimes we're so busy making sure everyone else eats that you forget to eat, right? Because who's checking on you to see if you ate? This is a time where if you're being boundaries, period. Emotional boundaries, energetic boundaries. Take care of yourself. Alrighty? That's literally it. If you want to work on something creative, do the thing. I like the Seven of Stones because in this one, it's not that you're working, it's that you're sitting and you're meditating. And it's the same flowers, kind of, right? Like it has like the purple flowers, and it's kind of the same, like chilling, basking in the sun. This is asking for a lot of stillness. This is asking for surrender, but also being intentional about your time. Is it worth it in the long run? Is it an equal exchange? Is it providing you with some level of fulfillment? If that is not the case, then this is not the time to burn yourself out. Nine of Thunder. Talk to yourself nice. Affirm yourself. Speak to yourself nice. Your mind is super powerful right now. Eliminate the noise. Eliminate the white noise. You need time alone. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. If you gotta go somewhere, if you gotta staycation, do something, highly recommend. It might provide you clarity that you've been looking for. And abundance, because Seven of Stones, the next one after this is getting your harvest. It's sitting, this card specifically is like sitting back after you've done the work. And been like, well, I did that. I done submitted everything. Now it's up to whoever to decide whatever. Like if you're submitting for grants, submitting for publication, whatever it is, somebody else will make the decision. So that is what I have for you, y'all, as people are yelling in the background. See? Anyway, here we go. That's a good one. So, oops. The affirmation is, I enjoy the fruits of my harvest, and now I repose and rest. It is a perfect time to reflect and open up to the many options in my path. So that is deck 3, and I wanted to read one for deck number 1. Ooh. Maybe this is for everybody. More security, more trust, more abundance. The world is at your fingertips. Period. So, if you enjoyed the video, subscribe, like, tell me which deck you got. And may you have a nourishing week. Be mindful of being fooled, being taken advantage of, associating. That's a fluorite. That's for energetic cleansing. But also being the one doing so. Respect boundaries. Have boundaries. Establish and enforce boundaries. I also listen to Jessica Lanyadoo, and she usually recommends during this time to not take any kind of substances that kind of put you out of your usual. And so just being mindful of those kind of things. If you don't feel safe, don't be in those spaces. That's every week, but I would say especially this week. Don't take any risks without just waiting, giving additional time to like get your sources together. And hope that this full moon gives you what you need. Be safe.